May I humbly request that this trailer, which is already being shown in all the Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, that trailer is very damaging. So at least that trailer by film they have not certified. I'm very happy. When on the face of the record I can demonstrate the extent of damage which this trailer has done, that Lord will immediately strike the Honorable Court. My Lord, the trailer, the two photographs which I have annexed as annexure P6 are so damaging to the reputation of Sikh community that the trailer itself, my Lord, in case they have not given any certificate, then why the trailer is being aired in... Lord, let me bring to my notes. The Central Board of Film Certification is such an irresponsible body, my Lord. Such an irresponsible...
Please don't make such wild allegations.
No, they are not wild. They are specific.
In this context, it is not. They are already alive to this situation.
Lord, if they are alive, then they would never permit this scene annexure P6 to be aired in the whole of the country.
Like you said yesterday, sometimes trailer does not give a full context of the picture. We don't know in what context the entire movie is showing those scenes. The board will have a screening, board will have already looked at it, they will look at the movie and then decide. If they certify it, there is still something objectionable, you can always come back. Merit in your representation, they will pass appropriate order.
My Lord, actually these people have not studied the Sikh religion. That's our whole problem. And you cannot make a movie on any particular community without studying its religion. Lord, I have said in my writ petition that at page number 988 and 11, please permit me to make only one submission. At, we call it Ang, my Lord, with respect. At Ang number 988, Ang number 1193 and 1194 of Shri Guru Granth Sahib, the Lord Krishna, Shankar and Hanuman has been praised like anything. And you are trying to create a divide between the two communities.
Manoj, I am appearing on behalf of Facebook, the respondent number 11.
Behalf of?
Respondent number 11, Facebook, and Mr. Tejas.
Facebook.
Mr. Tejas is on the line.
Film certification.
I am.
What is the...
No final certificate has been issued. And the board is open to receive all the representation.
They were represented.
We have already given a representation.
After
Is it being released on Friday or not yet?
No.
Not as yet. Then you give a
Let that
representation.
statement be recorded first, my first submission. Second, humble request, my Lord, with all humility, but may I humbly request that this trailer, which is already being shown in all the Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, that trailer is very damaging.
Mr. Rupa,
So at least that trailer by film they have not certified. I'm very happy.
Mr. Yadav, the trailers also have to be certified.
Yes.
So give a representation on the trailer.
I have already given a representation.
They will examine the trailer and see if that also offends the provisions of the Act. They'll take appropriate action for the trailer also.
May I humbly request, my Lord?
Yeah.
My Lord, there is something, Lord, which deserves minute examination and discussion.
Mr.
And
Rupra,
there is
minute
something.
examination, the board is there for that.
My humble request.
Yeah.
There are many things which require minute examination and consideration. But there is something on the face of the record. When on the face of the record, I can demonstrate the extent of damage which this trailer has done, that Lord will immediately strike the Honorable Court. My Lord, the trailer, the two photographs which I have annexed as annexure P6 are so damaging to the reputation of Sikh community that the trailer itself, my Lord, in case they have not given any certificate, then why the trailer is being aired in...
Mr. Rupra, there must be before a trailer is released, even the trailer has a certification. Since you are objecting to some parts of the trailer,
Yeah.
we will ask the board to immediately look into that. Into your objection, they'll consider. In any case, movie is not being released on the 6th now.
Film is not being released.
not being
My Lord is being pleased
So
to...
far as the trailer is concerned, the board is alive to your issues. Please give your representation. If you've already given it.
I have already given.
What
I have
is the
already
date of
given
that?
to respondent number 1. Respondent number 1 is clothed with wide powers under section 5E of the Cinematograph Act to immediately stop this.
That's gone to the ministry.
Pardon?
It's the board which is to give the certificate. So give a representation to the board, they'll consider it.
P9.
P9 is
P9.
to the minorities committee.
Sorry. No, there are P9 numerous. Page number 65, my lord will be pleased to see. Chairman of Central Board of Film Certification. But my
Well,
lord.
you've already given it.
But my
So
lord.
consider the representation.
Let me bring.
Treat it as a representation against the trailer also.
Yes. Lord, let me bring to my notes. The Central Board of Film Certification is such an irresponsible body, my lord.
Mr. Rup,
Such an
It
irresponsible.
is totally incorrect.
Mr. Rup, please don't make such wild allegations.
No, they are not wild. They are
Said it's
specific.
an irresponsible. It is not. They are already alive to this situation.
Lord, if they are alive, then
They are-
they would never permit this scene annexure P6 to be aired in the whole of the country.
Mr. Rupra, you have raised an objection now.
My lords,
Consider it.
I am appearing for the respondent number 6 and 7. They are the producers of this film. If I may just have some time to file a detailed reply, I would be much grateful. I can file a detailed reply to whatever their allegations are.
You are Mr.
Akib Kazi, we're appearing from Mumbai for the respondent number 6 and 7. Manikarna Productions and Miss Kangana Ranaut.
Mr. Kazi, since the issue is now pending before the board
Yes.
and the petitioner is going to give a representation to the board will consider it. And while considering, we are conscious that they will even take your comments on it. And
Yes,
the
ma'am.
board will take a decision. We are not passing any positive order, any order at this stage. We'll leave it to the board to decide. You give a representation, they'll consider it. In case a cause arises later, you may come back.
I am absolutely all right with that, my lord.
Most respect. My lord, firstly, my lord, they will take some time to consider.
Mr. Rupra, insofar as release of the film is concerned, till they certify it, it will not be released.
Yes, my lord.
So if they take time, it doesn't affect you because film is not going to be released. Insofar as trailer is concerned, we'll direct them to immediately.
My
look at
lord,
the
if they certify the movie, and then
If
if
they
it is
certify
certified,
If they
then
cer-
my lord,
Mr.
yeah,
Rupra,
yes, my lord.
first and foremost, you see, like you said yesterday, sometimes trailer does not give a full context of the picture. We don't know in what context the entire movie is showing those scenes. The board will have a screening, board will have already looked at it, they will look at the movie and then decide. If they certify it, there is still something objectionable, you can always come back.
My lord is absolutely right. But my lord, what happens when a film is shown? Within 2-3 days, the entire public attention is caught.
Mr. Rupra,
Yes, my lord.
before the film is shown, you will get to know that they have certified it with whatever cuts or whatever. If they approve the film as a whole, it's up to them. Today, it is premature for us to even comment on what they're going to do.
Lord, as I have, Lord, as is apparent from a examination of the trailer, that Lord, they are going to give a message to divide the two communities.
Mr. Rupra, that is the first prohibition as per the Act.
As per the fact.
That anything which offends certain things is not to be permitted. Board is conscious of it. They're examining it. You have given a representation. If they feel there is merit in your representation, they will pass appropriate order.
My lord, actually, these people have not studied the Sikh religion. That's our whole problem.
Mr. Rupra,
And you cannot make a movie on any particular community without studying its religion. Lord, I have said in my writ petition that at page number 988 and 11, please permit me to make my only one submission.
Yes.
We call it Ang, my lord, with respect. At Ang number 988, Ang number 1193 and 1194 of Shri Guru Granth Sahib, the Lord Krishna, Shankar and Hanuman has been praised like anything.
Mr. Rupra,
And you are trying to create a divide between the two communities.
please do not make such observations when we have not seen the film. You are presuming that they're trying to bring in a divide when maybe they are not.
Lord, if my Lord
So
permits, in 1 minute I can.
Mr. Rupra, one second.
My Lord.
Let's not bring in a divide with the petition. Let's not do that. The board is looking at the petition, board knows what parameters to follow.
Yes.
They will consider it. They, had the board already
We have
certified-
got faith in the court, but not in the respondent number one who
We
has
have-
already erred.
Mr. Rupra, we have full faith in the board. In case the board commits an error, you always have the right to come back.
Then, my lord, if the board commits an error, then let it be my humble
There are-
request.
it's
My
a
humble
statutory
request.
scheme.
That even if it is certified, I would be given 4 days time to represent and come to this honorable court before it is aired. Because the entire mischief, if any, is done in 4 days.
It is not going to be that they give a certificate on Thursday and Friday the film is going to be released. That is not going to happen.
No, that is what
You will
happened.
have, of course, you will have some time before the certification, if at all it is certified.
No, that may kindly be observed.
We don't need to observe it. The
My lord,
the Act is such.
My lord, actually, the film was to be released on the 6th of this
That
month.
is now deferred.
And on 29th, my lord, in the all the media, they published that we have got UA certificate. That I myself saw, my lord, in the internet.
That is for the board to see whether they did certify, not certified, if a misrepresentation was made. That's for the board to consider. At this stage, Mr. Rupra, we are only prejudging the issue.
Okay. Then in
And
that,
the Act has a scheme of challenge to a certificate given by the board.
then in that case, my lord, as far as let the board certify or not certify, I will very humbly request that at least the trailer should be, that will be stopped.
Mr. Rupra, we will direct the board to immediately consider your representation on the trailer.
Trailer also. Yes.
That is what we started by saying. In any case, the other they are considering.
Both of both, and the representation of the Sikhs in CBFC while considering the certificate.
Yes, they are saying that, and not only this representation, they are saying if you have any other representation, give it, they'll consider it.
Yeah. In addition to the facts stated
If you
in
want to file a supplementary representation, file it in 2 days, the board will consider it. For the trailer also, you'll have to give a representation.
we will give an additional representation
Give an
over and
additional
above
representation.
the stakes fact. Lord, and my petition with annexures may kindly be taken as an representation.
We'll treat this as a representation.
Yes.
Well, if I may, though my lords have asked them.
You are appearing for
I
who?
appear for respondent number 8 and 9.
That is,
Well, one of the producers of the movie Z
that
Studios.
Mr.
Well, he
Aziz appearing?
Well, he appears for 6 and 7 months.
6 and 7.
Yes, I appear for 8 and 9. Since my learned senior said that his petition be treated as a representation and this is being sent to the CBFC. So in terms of the last order passed yesterday, my lords had directed the petitioner to supply us a copy of the petition on email.
You haven't got copies?
My lords, they've sent us an email informing us saying that there is an attachment because of some oversight. I have not added.
My lord,
They could give us a copy of the petition at least because we are not know as to what we are
the
facing.
copy of the petition will give it.
Attachment nahi aaya.
Give it.
There's no attachment to the mail that
Oh.
we have.
No, we have again sent it 2 times. Anyway, we'll give it, no problem. We'll give it right now. Lord, there is one more prayer if it is acceptable to my Lord. With all humility, I'm not claiming any right. I'm humbly requesting if the board can kindly consider the presence of a Sikh member in its CBFC, if that is possible,
Mr. Rupra.
or representative of Shiromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee, Amritsar.
Mr. Rupra, composition of CBF is not something that we can decide.
Yes.
It's a statutory scheme of the Act provides for what the composition is going to be. Then it's for the, and if, why one community, why not?
No,
every
I
other
have
community?
I have examined the rules. I have examined
Mr.
the rules.
Rupra, why not every other community, somebody will say,
No, not every, for the purpose of this movie.
that of course they will keep
Because
your-
the rules, I will read the rules. What the rule says, my lord, Rule 2310. Rule 2310 says the examining committee shall examine the film having regard to principles of the guideline. इसमें लिखा हुआ है expert will be present. हाँ ये 23 का rule 23 का 2. The regional director may invite such subject or language experts in the field. They can invite Shiromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee, Amritsar.
if the rules are there, they will follow the rules.
So this is my humble submission.
Mr. Rupra, why do you assume they will not follow the rule? If they don't, then you can come back
No.
and say, look, this was the rule, they didn't follow it.
I'm only pointing out. That, Lord, they are the last. I'm not the authority on Sikh law, Lord.
Nor
They
are
are
we.
the authority.
They are experts in the field, and it is not one. We don't know how many films they certify every week.
No, no, only
Documentaries,
because
films,
this film
films,
is,
they know what to, what to
this,
look at.
Lord, as with all humility, I humbly submit the extent of faith which we repose in the judiciary, but sometimes that may not be there.
Rupra, we are grateful for that, but we have to repose faith in the organization, in the institution also.
So it's my humble request that let them have a representative of Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. एक मेरा request है.
Make that request in your representation.
Yes.
In your representation, make
Ah,
that
yes.
request, they'll consider. Read on.
Lordship, I am appearing for respond number 11 and 12. As far as 11 is concerned, Meta platforms, there is no URL provided in the petition against us. So we have no role to play. And 12 is an Indian entity, so it may be deleted because 11 is the correct entity who is represented.
Mr.
If this is
As of now, the film has not been released, so there will not be a URL of the film.
there is no URL, so there is a therefore we may be deleted from
Pass an
URL.
appropriate order.
My lord, with all these observations which my lord has made the matter, maybe adjourned and the petition may be kept.
Why should we keep it pending?
Check.
Read on learned counsel,
Yes, sir.
learned deputy advocate general appearing for the Central Board of Film Certification submits that the film has not yet been certified and is under examination in terms of the Cinematograph Act.
SUTW.
1952 and the cinematograph certification rules. We don't give the year because we will have it. He submits that in case any representation is received from any organization, body, individual, the same shall be considered while considering the certification of the film. Learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that a representation dated 30th August 2024 has already been sent to the chairman, Central Board of Film Certification, objecting to the release of the movie. He further submits that even the trailer that has been released has certain objectionable scenes. He submits that he prays that the present petition be treated, present petition along with its annexures be treated. You wish to give a supplementary representation?
I will give supplementary.
We will not treat this as a representation. We'll ask you to give a proper representation.
No, in addition to this, we will give.
Then there will be three representations. One will be the one you've already given. Second will be the repetition. Third will be the supplementary. So give one comprehensive petition.
ठीक है.
Submits that the petitioner would like to give a supplementary comprehensive representation to the certification of the film as also the trailer that is already being circulated. In view of the above, this petition is disposed of, permitting the petitioners to file a comprehensive representation to the Central Board of Film Certification with regards to the objection to the movie, to the certification of the movie and the trailer. On receipt of the representation, the Central Board, on receipt of the representation, the board shall consider the representation, particularly in respect of the trailer that is already being circulated, in accordance with the Act and the rules framed thereunder. That's all.
Time, any time.
Milord, if I may, Milord,
Let them decide it.
Milord, may I make a request? Milord, my lords have been kind enough to direct the petitioner to submit a representation. Milord, could the petitioner be directed to make this representation in a particular period of time? Milord, otherwise, Milord, if
Within
they-
2 days, within 2 days.
They will do it for.
We'll do it tomorrow, but I want 2 days.
That's a concern. Milord, if they.
Let it go on
If my lord may
record
put
within
them to
2
terms,
days.
Milord, as regards the time.
Petitioners go permitting the petitioners to file a detailed comprehensive representation within a period of 1
Yeah.
week from today. No, within a period of 3 days from today.
Representation will be given in, yes, 2 days.
Within 3 days, so that they are also not delayed in case they wish to certify with whatever edits, etc. It should be held back because of this.
Till then, they may not display the trailer, not in the.
They will.
They should refrain from-
presentation, The board shall consider the objection with respect to the film and also take appropriate steps in respect to the trailer if so warranted.
My lord, there is one very humble request. My lord, I have made a statement typographical error in para 2 that the petitioner number 2 is elected by 1167-6. That is incorrect, my lord, 11,687-6. For that, I wanted to amend the petition because that gives a better message. At page number 9,
It is submitted by Learned Counsel.
11,687. उनके मेंबर्स है जिन्होंने वोट किया.
Learned Counsel for the सबसे पहले नहीं आया. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that there is a typographical error in paragraph 2 of the petition and wherein it is mentioned open quote, the number of voters of Shri Guru Singh Sabha is 1167, all belonging to Sikh Community of Indore, full stop, quote, close. He submits that the figure is 11,067.
11,687.
11,687
My lord.
and not 1167.
Yes,
The
that
statement is taken on record. फिर बाकी से one second.
वो सब बोल दिया ना एक हफ्ता दिया. No, वो नहीं.
This week can be confident they will consider the representation. In accordance with the Act and the rules
Section 5B
before certifying the bill.
especially section 5B. My,
The entire Act, why restricted to that?
I will give representation in 3 days,
3 days.
and there is no time frame of deciding
He
the.
said before the certification of the bill, they'll decide the
But as far as trailer is concerned, for
trailer expeditiously.
expeditiously.
Milord, may I make a request? Milord, my friends are joined online. I'm very sorry to interrupt like this. Milord, I've just received a notification, Milord, on the 29th of August. Milord, we've received a email from the concerned authority as regards certification. Milord, though I would not dispute my learned senior's instructions, but Milord, I've just been sent this, Milord, electronically because they are in.
Because there is already a certification.
Milord, this is what I'm very sorry. This was sent to me right away, Milord, because they are hearing.
No, doesn't matter. Let's not be factually incorrect. Let's have it.
I might not dispute the instructions that my learned senior for the central government had, but this is what I've just received.
Certificate has been given.
There is an email sending some instruction that it has been
Is
certified.
it a certificate?
They say that a certificate has been issued.
It is incorrect, Bharat, because I have also received instruction from CEO of the board. He has instructed that no certificate has been issued.
My lords, the certificate actually
This is
was
a big-
issued on 29th of August. However, they have kept it on hold for now. They are
Hearing-
not
Sorry?
letting us move forward with it.
Co-producers, R8 and
Sorry, Mr. Kazi, just repeat that.
R8 and 9.
My lords, they had issued the certificate on the 29th of August. However, they have now kept it on hold. They are not allowing us to act upon it. It is under review.
So उसमें ये ऐड कर देने के लिए Learned Counsel appearing for the before CBFC का statement. You are appearing for respondent number
6 and 7, my lords.
6 and 7. Submit that
Yes.
a certificate was issued certifying the film. However, said certificate has been kept on hold in view of the objections to representations received by CBFS. Additional Learned Counsel for CBFC submits that the should be safe is under consideration.
Yes, sir, it is, but I have received the instruction from CEO, my lord. He has specifically stated that no certificate was issued. I have the message.
So the union government, respond number 1 is higher in authority than respond number 2.
So that's all right. Then we will see how it is. You can in the statement it has not been issued. In any event, the certification is under consideration of the competent authority at the then
Yes.
My lord, I have annexed to the act at annexure P7.
yes, it is there.
And lord, the act, section 5B talks about the, section 5B talks about the, about these guidelines. And my lord, finally, we deal with section 5E.
5A or 5E?
5, lord, I have quoted section 5B in my petition in para 13. And then my lord, section 5E.
E or B?
नहीं, 5B जो है, that is the guideline.
B for Bombay.
B for Bombay. And 5E empowers the central government to revoke the certificate granted by CBFC if it is satisfied that the film or any part thereof is being exhibited in contravention of the provisions of this part or the rules made thereunder. पहली बात. Secondly, para 15, central government is also clothed with the revisional powers as per section 6 of the act. The central government may direct a film which has been granted a certificate shall be deemed to be uncertified film in the whole or any part of India. So central government is, respond number 1 is all powerful.
Of course it is. But right now, even the board is considering it. If the board gives a certificate which is objectionable, the central government has the power.
No, in view of the instruction which my learned friend I don't know for which respondent? Respondent 8 and 9? Yes. Whom you are representing? Z Studio and Umesh Kumar Bansal? So what, I have not seen what he has placed before my.
For them, we've not dictated anything.
Pardon?
For them, we've not said anything in the order.
My.
It's only 5 and 6 who said that certification has been received.
Well, may I be corrected? Could this be at 2:30?
Sorry?
Could this be at 2:30 that the order may remain as it is?
2:30 for what?
Well, the reason is there are some contrary instructions that I'm receiving.
What is the instruction you're receiving?
I had shown a screenshot. This was dated 29th of August, which says that it has been certified. On behalf of 8 and 9, I would have to submit that there is no hold as on the certification. I would have to reconcile my statement because I would not say that the learned DSG is incorrect. So,
Yes.
if I could get back at 2:30.
Yes, I think
That's my request, so that I could make an informed statement before this honorable court. I do not wish to go wrong on facts.
Has the Union of India put on hold on the certificate?
So my instruction, my lord, no certificate has been issued.
We have to go by the instructions of the board.
I bow down to that because I have created that confusion because it is my responsibility to clear it as well. Could it be at 2:30?
Place that certificate on record.
Could it be at 2:30 with all due?
You'll have to place the order, putting it on hold on record.
Well, if the certificate has not been issued, then this is our stand.
Your email says enclosed here with.
Yes,
Could
I come back at 2:30? That's my request. Let the order be as it is, I make a statement at 2:30.
All right, come back at 2:30.
I'm grateful.
I'm grateful.
Representing you just 8 and 9.
8 and 9. Z
And
Umesh.
Yes.
Z and Umesh.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.